Yeah, I've been patient, I've been locked in on the go. Let the setup come to me, that's the only way I roll. Never chase, never fold, keep it chill, keep control. Got that process in my veins, let the profits take a stroll. Woke up charts glowing like they know me well. Discipline a crown, yeah, I wear it proud. River keep flowing, I just follow the route. Not the same man daily, yeah, I'm leveling out. Treat the morning like a moment I've been built for. Wrist tight, mind calm, that's a real score. Everybody wanna flex what they think they know, but the river doesn't brag, man, it just shapes stone. If it's not my setup, I don't touch it, let it pass. Every force trade ends with me looking back. So I breathe in, breathe out, let the market do its dance. And the patience that I practice turn the future to my hands. Ain't the same as last week, whole new mind. Water in the groove, yeah, I flow in my time. Let the fear fade out, let the greed decline. I'm aligned with the grind, stay refined in the climb. Yeah, I've been patient, I've been gold. Let the setup come to me, that's the only way I roll. Never chase, never fold, keep it chill, keep control. Got that process in my veins, let the profits take a stroll. Woke up charts glowing like they know me well. Discipline the crown, yeah, I wear it proud. River keep flowing, I just follow the route. Not the same man daily, yeah, I'm leveling out. Show up, slow up, let the noise blow up. I don't fold up. Wave ride, same tide, every sunrise. Give me new eyes. Stone grind, long time, water carved lines. If you show up, no rush, no clutch, patience be the code that I go by. I don't chase wins, I chase discipline. Let tomorrow be tomorrow, I just settle in. Every loss is just a lesson that'll tighten my spin. Every candle on the chart make me better again. Yeah, I've been
Good morning. Hello there. Welcome. Hope everyone's doing well. Mike, what's up? El Nawa, Kevin, what's going on? Juan, how you doing? Yuri, what up? 920 Street Style, what's up? Oscar, how you doing? Good luck to you as well, Juan. Grizz, good morning. Rob, what's up? Mike, how you doing? Osiris, Alistair, Dre, Miguel, Eddie, morning from Vegas. Won't be able to tune in next few days because of this work trip. Yo, I don't know what company you work for, but fuck those guys. Now, I'm just playing. Speaking of the company you work for, I did trade a little Globex, naughty, but I locked in about $600 there on the 5 accounts. Balance is at $1,200 now, which is higher than where it was when I took my first payout, which is great. I need 2 more days of $150 to get my next payout, which was my goal for March, is to keep accounts alive for a second payout. So Friday was 1, Tuesday was 2, Wednesday was 3. That's today. So Thursday, Friday, lock in, and I can get that payout submitted for the weekend. That would be sweet. Bibin, how you doing? Conco, what up? Work trip, so that's what we're calling the strip club now, Eddie. That's a good point. Good point, Grizz. Doesn't sound like much of a work trip going to Vegas. Money, what up? Trader Joe, how you doing? Sounds like Michael Patak's idea of a work trip, I guess, now that we mention it. So again, we have like another large overnight range. 930 is the overnight high, all the way down at 499 is the overnight low. So that's about what, 400 plus points there, 430 points or so. So it is a very large Globex range. Hopefully we get something decent to work with this morning here. I'm trading a Lucid Direct account. I couldn't keep the Flex accounts alive yesterday after that fumble of a nice trade setup. So I grabbed a direct account. I've never traded a direct account on Lucid before. That's straight to funded. And I made $533 yesterday. My daily goal is about 600. So that's what I'll be doing since I'm locked out on Top Step XFAs. Starbucks gave me a vanilla cappuccino instead of my regular cappuccino today. Bad sign? I think they're just trying to give you some spice in your life. I mean, vanilla's not much of a spice, but they're trying to give you some variety, and that is the spice of life. So maybe it's a good sign. Take what we can get. All right, we got ISM services today at top of the hour in terms of news. All right. Let's have a great session, guys. Let's go.
This is all wet and it's slick and it's ready to go.
You're a coffee addict, you need a coffee flavor? Well, then just get their drip coffee. That's all coffee flavor. These like kind of opening blasts higher are so predictable. Oh man. What's up, Cloudsy? How you doing? So overnight highs blasted through. ES just wicked through them. Well, chat, what do you guys? You guys trading this? It's very quiet in here. Just watching. Not a whole lot to say about this. Plaster overnight highs on the opening drive there. Little consolidation. Taking new highs on NASDAQ, not on ES. You're kind of scared and cautious to place a trade today after yesterday's loss. Well, it wouldn't hurt to size down even more and then maybe just get a little confidence back in. Trader Joe, you're looking at Tick Strike, which is basically Bookmap, and someone is spoofing quite aggressively. Is that Deep Charts version? Who do you think you are? I am. What's up, Rage? That's my man Gabagool. I assume he's fine. Got Chester in here with me. You know, Gabagool the other night middle of the night, he starts retching. Like he's about to throw up. And he's on the bed. So, like, I yank him over to the side of the bed so he doesn't throw up on the bed. And he, like, throws up over the side of the bed. And I look down and it was right into my slippers. So I think he's doing better now. So back down here to right close to the open. Training got stopped out twice trying to catch a short, then that happened. Oof. That's brutal. What's up, Legsy? How you doing? From one bad target to another. Gabagool, yeah. Elderly Dogs. Gabagool's 3. Chesterfield 7. Yeah, Tom, that sucks. I wish dogs lived as long as they're humans. All right, 900 level. What's up, Pranav? How you doing? Man, ES is really close to VWAP, huh? Like, NAS's VWAP is pretty far away. 140 points away. ES is not far from its VWAP. What's up, Sakura? How you doing? Yeah, dude, parrots, those live forever, man. My godfather has a parrot that'll probably outlive him. What's the plan? He doesn't have kids, and it better not get passed down to his godson. Alright. Let's see if we can get to VWAP here. About 10 points away, maybe. 25. Yeah, we turned around 4.5 points before VWAP. You know why you have different VWAPs on the 1 minute compared to every other time frame? Just look to see where it's anchored at. It must be anchored incorrectly. What platform are you on? Here's VWAP on ES here. Should get a little bounce, ideally. Yeah. What's up, Mal? How you doing? Never a bad idea to wait a little extra. Let the market structure form a little bit more. Yeah, I watch VIX. VIX futures, though, specifically. Alright, there's a better hit of VWAP here. What's up, Arnesis? How you doing? Yeah, Legs it. Like what Legs is saying, on those web-based ones, you have to zoom out often to get VWAP to work right. Trader rate is the one that's causing me problems. I don't know. I don't know if I've noticed the 1 minute being different. Little VWAP bounce here. NASDAQ seeing the benefits, about 30 points. What's up, Ethan? How you doing? Why do people hate on TradingView? I get it's good for executing, but for charting, is it not the cleanest? I don't think anyone hates on TradingView for charting. I think everyone agrees with you. I mean, by and large, I think TradingView is one of the cleanest charting platforms. The only hate I hear from it is either associated with cost or the executions for trading. All right, there's a little jab lower there. ES smashing through some liquidity there. All right, next up, 800s. And then VWAP at 766. Private target smash there, Taylor. I didn't know you were short, but nicely done. You love the song? Probably my favorite of yours? Oh, thanks. Appreciate it. I think we might get a little bounce here. Just watch ES. See if we can close above VWAP. Nice, Taylor. Yeah, that was a good closer on that candle. That's a nice push. Waiting for you to release this track. Those tracks have been out. Anything you hear on the stream that's not part of the countdown is out on Spotify. Well, I was hoping for one last little pullback here before we pushed higher through 900. Hoping for, like, you know, I want to see around 65, Phil. Obviously moved away. But for now, ES remains holding VWAP, which is nice. There's a decent rejection work there, actually close to where I wanted to get filled. Throw that back on there. You open NQs at 769 now. All right. Well, didn't get the fill there either. consider like a one last push pullback here. 85 long maybe. There's 565 lots in the ask. Like I wouldn't mind being in a long position. We grind a little bit away, you know, towards my target, and then I'm holding for the data release at the top of the hour. I wouldn't mind that. Very close to a fill here. Okay, I'm in long now. ISM services. It's the data. I'm gonna hop out if this pushes any lower. Yeah, I would keep rejecting up there. I don't like it. Come on. Taking the trade off. It's a lot of rejections. Right now I'm trading 3 micros just because the way volatility's been. Well, it's a little 50-50 right now. This might have been good. There's a large order there on the heat map at 36s. So we can get above that. And I think the long will look a lot better. Yeah, so originally I was giving it more room, you know, down to like 45s or so. But I kind of just, I lost confidence in it pretty quick, which is interesting. I was very patient for the fill. And once I got it, I was like, do I really want this? That was what I was thinking. All right, so now we're kind of working our way above this 36, this large order there at 36. Looks good. So I'll cry some tears over that trade tonight. About 5 minutes to the ISM services PMI. Really want to see us do some more work above there. I wonder if ES gets to move through VWAP now. Interesting. What's up, Jacob? How you doing? Bernard, you have a question. Apex is offering 6 max contracts on a mini. Does that mean 6 trades max in one day with size 1 or no? No, it means 6 at a time. Can't believe Gabagool learned how to use Cash App, Luhan. You also got this problem with limit orders when you feel like it's just too risky than actually waiting for something to show up on that level. I find it really hard to place limit orders. The reason why I find it hard is because generally if I'm longing on a weakness, right? So my limit order is waiting for a pullback, which would be technically weakness. So you have to go long on weakness and you don't get a chance to gauge the reaction at the level I'm looking for. So sometimes I have the limit order sitting there and I like the level and we just plummet through it and I get stopped out really quick. In this case, you know, I like the entry for the long and it would have worked out. I just, looking at the candles, I'm seeing this wick, and then this red candle closes decently weak, and so then I'm just like, I don't know about this. Like, to me, it was looking like, you know, when we're in this 5-minute candle on ES up here, it was in the red. It kind of looked like ES might just knife through VWAP. So yeah, I did lose confidence in that one. Yeah, EMA support. I have a 14 EMA on the 5-minute. Oh, excuse me. From Wolf, per his recommendation. I could see, you know, we did reject that, you know, hold that perfectly to the short side so far. Yeah, Chris, maybe like your bread and butter right now is just Asia session with the value area low to high or point of, whatever you were doing, the point of control. Not bad. I have confidence in you, Dan. I'm going to reverse your every intuition. I love it. I love that for you. Just kind of lack of momentum here. I would probably favor the short side at this point until I see something a little bit better. I was anticipating the move back up to highs. Look at, I mean, ES has not really done anything. We're still in a range. I mean, it depends on like how far out you want to go, but no, we're definitely in a range, especially after overnights. Like if you look at the daily here. I mean, look at this. We're still in it. We got close, let's say yesterday, to getting out of it, and then we got bought up, and then overnights again, some buying pressure. So it seems like buyers are interested in this down here. I mean, can you imagine if we just rotate all the way back up? It's what, roughly 1,300 points? All right, there's ISM data. This is why what I said earlier, where I wouldn't mind being long, moving away from my entry, and then hold it into data. And if I had just stayed in that first trade, I would have gotten my wish. You know, long down here, move away from my entry, and then I can hold into data, and there you go. Take profit at the highs. But alas, we've spoken about my confidence in the trade already, so no profit for me. You can have as much trades as you want in one day. They just can't be bigger than the lot size 6 in one trade. Yeah, you can't have more than 6 contracts. I think it's minis. I think you could do 60 micros right on Apex. They do the conversion, right? If I'm not mistaken. So don't go over size. They might not even let you. Like the platforms I trade on, the firms I trade with, they don't let me take trades. Like it's not even like an option. Like here, if I were to try to long with 3 minis, I don't think I'd be able to, or 4 minis, I don't think I'd be able to. Maybe 3 as well. Yeah, 3 works. 5 definitely won't work though. Rejected. Because it has limits built in to Rhythmic there. Chat, should I go long 3 minis? Yes, absolutely. Long 3 minis, baby. Like long 3 minis, really tight stop. A 1 to 10 risk reward, maybe. Oh man. Yeah, I mean, after that move higher there on news data, long side's fine. Can we hold this uptrend? No. Hero short 3 minis. Are you sure? 5-minute candle nasty. Well, the 15-minute candle's better. And the 5-minute, you never know what could happen in 1 minute. I mean, but I agree. This is a gross candle. But 900 hold here. Oh, that's just 1 micro. Maybe that's a good thing. I'm about to do 3. Let's see. I'll add to that. Push. Get over those overnights. Come on. Push. I'll take a quick $150. of shit. You can say it, Dan. I mean, yeah, I don't really love this at all. Wrong button there. I mean, let's look at things here. Uh, 142 points. Essentially, I mean, you can measure the actual high there. 157 points. Some crazy wicks. It's kind of par for the course. Who do you think you are? I am. We were wondering if I should put that. You guys know what I'm talking about? Put that on the soundboard. That bowler. But I think there's too much background noise for it to go great on the soundboard.
Strike to claim it. A strike to claim it. And he got it! That's number 5. Are you kidding me? That's right. Who do you think you are? I am.
Who do you think you are? I am. That's good. It's a little noisy of a clip. But oh man, that's pretty good. I just got in, you're watching bowling. What crime do I got to commit for some good PA? I mean, what's the point of getting good PA if you locked up, Grizz? You'd be like, instead of a phone call, can I get a laptop, please? And the Wi-Fi password. What soundboard? I mean,
I'm feeling pretty good.
Gabagool. Over here. You sure about that? You sure about that? That's why?
sure there's an RX plugin that can help with the audio in that clip. I don't know. I mean, I have several kind of like restoration kind of plugins, but to isolate that, I don't know. Problem is, share so many frequencies with the crowd clapping and cheering and stuff. New highs there. Again, another long that I didn't necessarily need to take profit on, but I don't really mind taking the quicker profits in this kind of price action. I mean, I guess I should have definitely been holding long because I just realized Pete and Carmine were both long. I bet Miguel is probably long too. He's just so quiet nowadays. Yo, if Pete, Miguel, and Carmine are long, I'm going full port. No way all three of them will be wrong at the same time. So 25, 1,002 hit there. When we compare that to ES, ES is still like trying to hit overnight highs again, which it did on the opening drive there, right? Or right before the open? Yeah, it must have been on the opening drive. Otherwise, that'd be new highs. So, why no confidence in your trades? Because this is price actions. Ugh. And these wicks are, I just feel like it could easily crush. So when I got long here, it was after this pretty solid selling, right? From the highs. So I could have been way out of pocket there. I was just counting a 900 to hold, and the overall bullish kind of continuation to occur. But I've also had many trades that, you know, get knocked out at break even, or, you know, they don't get it to my target, and it's like, well, $150, $150. Yeah, I will. That's what I will say, though. I agree. Both entries were really good. So I think when I get in like I have been here, I can have a little bit more. Yeah, I can just let the stop hold and let it play out. So yeah, I don't think there's a bad spots along the 60 there. I kind of really like that retest. Yeah. That's not bad at all. What if I could like start to build a small position with some micros? So I'll throw one on here. If we pull back more, I'll try to add again. Ideally build a position of 3 to 5 micros, but yeah, I don't know. That pullback was really good. I'm sad I missed that one. If I add in the 80s. Thoughts on Trade C? I like it. Their trade copier works really well. It's better than the other options I was using. So I like Trade C. If I was trading more than one account, I would be executing on Trade C right now. But since I'm just trading one account right now, I don't need to worry about the Motivate trade copier, so I'm good. All right, here's PDH here on NASDAQ. Look at that retest wick there to 63. That was perfect. That was my entry, but I was a little distracted at the moment. I'll throw a long on there if I can get it. 70.5. I'll raise it a little bit. 72.5. Okay, filled long. Two micros now. Go easy on me here. Easy. Easy, Candle. Slow down. I'm in long here. You want to just go running me over, do you? That wouldn't be very nice. All right, I'm gonna go grab some coffee now that I got another contract in here, and I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. There's PDH. Push, push. Okay. I'd like to see 25K here hold on pullbacks. I'm gonna target some supply up here. Oh, we got a 90-minute there. I didn't even see. Have to come into it now. I might take one off here. Okay, one off there. Cool. There we go. My only regret is just not getting in right away with the right amount, right? Like getting in where I wanted to with 3 micros would have been nice. But because I missed the pullback, I think the way I did it was pretty good, was starting with 1 at the highs where I didn't necessarily, you know, just in case we pushed without me, I'd be in on it. And then waiting for the pullback to get in on the other 20 points lower. I think that was a really nice way to play it. So I am proud of, you know, of keeping the size really small. This is, I mean, you guys see how small size I'm trading, right? On 2K drawdown. Should have gotten the fill there. There it is. Very nice. That's $415 on just super small size. And, you know, my risk on that trade was like, what, $100? It was really, really nice. So, I love that. That's great. Now, if I can continue trading responsible size, you know, that's the way to do it. I mean, think about it. If you loaded up an account with $2,000, I hope that you're keeping size responsible. I think we just get a little warped Thinking about all the, the prop firm side of things, and but trading with large size, it just becomes so much harder to manage responsibly. All right, so super nice grind higher, super nice. Oh, was that 2 for 2 on the trades, or 1? Yeah, plus 1 break even. Two for 2 winners, 1 break even. There is what I meant to say. Here we are at supply. How about the guy who takes your opposite positions? He was just trolling. He was just busting my balls. You think the way is to do 1 to 2 minis and just copy when you're comfortable? Saying the P&L swings with micros plays with my emotions too much. I think you're getting them confused. Why would micro swings mess with your emotions more than mini swings? The other way, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, it is hard. Look, the hard part about trading micros when you've traded minis so often is when you do get a nice move, you think about, man, what that would have been like in minis. So let's say I wasn't trading minis, I was trading micros, I waited for a better entry. Let's say I got in 72.5 with 1 mini, and then I take it off at 65, and I'm like, dang, that's like 90 points on a mini. That's $1,800, I don't know. Maybe I don't grab that trade. Maybe I mismanage it. Maybe I move to break even too fast, or just get $100 out of the move because a wick comes back and gets me. There's just like, I've done it so many times, and micros are so much easier to manage. It's so much easier to catch the big moves with micros. But I will say, it oftentimes doesn't feel like much, Like if we're not moving a ton and you get like 30 points on a couple of micros, you're like, that's like nothing, man. I got a long way to go. But we get some good movement. And, 3 micros, 2 micros, whatever. $415, that's great. I've made way less than that, and I've lost money trading minis, of course, so... But sometimes I'll trade minis all day and I'll end up with $170 or something. Meanwhile, whatever I was trading smaller size on ends up more. Because I could trade better. You guys are chumps trading minis and micros. I trade maxis. 1,000 minis. A super maxi. That's funny. My back is sore. Oh, man. Up 90 on a personal account today and blew an eval at the same time. Yeah, I bet you're trading different sizes. But that $90 will pay for another eval. Excuse me. All right, Joe. Catch you later, man. I don't trade Forex. I have tried it once many, many years ago. If you want to watch the video of it, I'll link it below. Check the chat there. It's pretty funny. But no, I don't trade Forex. I think we're going to continue to grind, guys. I mean, VIX is dropping like a fucking stone. 1 piece. More recently started a bullish cross. The 1 hour has got a massive boner. We broke through that, that swing high earlier. So, it's looking good. Let's see where this hourly candle closes out at. Let's measure half of it. And let's watch and see if that 50% of that candle, which right now is exactly PDH. I love it when it works out like that. And right now, that movement, if it doesn't move any higher for the next 2 minutes, right? The hourly candles on Motivate close out on the half hour. I should know this. Yeah, I think they do. Doesn't like TradingView? There's a difference. Like TradingView closes out their candles differently than like Thinkorswim. So that's why I get confused. But either way, gonna look to see that PDH level hold down here at 25K. See you, Tom. Have a good one. Yeah, Karma cut along earlier. Parshav, I mentioned it. Mentioned how Pete and Carmen were long, and this was maybe when I stopped out of my long here. I mean, Pete's like a monster with futures. He added to his position. So he's in double size on ES, and his average is 68.44. Damn. He's on double size up 40 points. And who knows what Pete's double size is. That's going to be pretty good. Oh, man. Something to aspire to. I saw Korea's market tanked. I didn't see it drop 20%, though. We would never allow our markets to drop 20%. Like, what's the most it can drop? What's the most the S&P can drop? Because it'll shut off for the day after, what, is it 3 limit downs or something? Who's Pete? Pete from One Option. We always talk about Pete. Oh. No, actually, we do let it drop 20%. What do I know? 20% is actually where it will get shut off for the day, the S&P. So 7%, you get the 15-minute halt. 13%, you get a 15-minute halt. Then 20%, boom, we're done. Stop panic selling, everybody. Sleep on it. Imagine being short and then we limit down and like shut off for the day, and then you can't get out of your position until it reopens. Those, I swear, limits are like the scariest thing to trade because you don't know how it's gonna reopen, and you could be instantly crushed, or you could be up monster amount. It's so. I remember GameStop was doing some of that business back in the day. Do you remember this market shut off during COVID? No, I don't think it did. I mean, I was trading it. I don't think it ever shut off. I don't think it ever dropped 20% a day. All right, chat, what do we say we hit the thumbs up button? We got 112 of you in here, only 28 likes. Do it for the algo. Wait, you call me a grandpa who doesn't realize my screen's frozen? Bitch, I was building computers when you were fucking in diapers. You know how old I am? 97 is how many kids I have. Okay, all right. Wilt Chamberlain. You probably don't know who that is because you're British. Maybe I went to the launch of the first computer, but at least I don't have a broccoli top haircut. You just go to like the barber and say, "Give me whatever your favorite cruciferous vegetable." Just go to town. Have you ever met anyone IRL from this chat? Not any regulars. Not from this chat. Like there's one guy, Andrew, who he's a fan of our channel Mango Street, and I've met him before from Mango Street stuff before this channel existed. Yeah, Chinese basketball player. All right. I'll give you credit. Give you credit for that one. He claimed to have slept with like 1,000 women, so that's why I was calling you Wilt Chamberlain. Dan wore a beanie his whole high school life. Dude, if they didn't let you wear hats in my school. Otherwise, I would have worn a beanie, absolutely. 100%, man. But yeah, we weren't allowed to wear hats. They're like, because gang members could wear hats, that blah, blah. Like, shut up, dude. We're like in the suburbs. What are you even talking about? There are some, we continue to have like Middle East news kind of drops, so you have to be a little careful. You plan to trade some Apex accounts? No, I don't think so. When I take the gauges out, well, let's see, the gauges I had. I don't think I had them in high school. Did I have them in high school? I don't even remember. No, I don't think I did. I think I had him twice. The last time I took him out was probably 20. I think I took him out in 2017, 2018. Used to have gauges too. Yeah, but I kept them small relatively, so they would just close back up pretty good. So I didn't go past a 2. Because I think once you go like half inch or something, then it's like, all right, your earlobes are gonna be flappy for a while. I didn't really want flappy earlobes. No. I kept it reasonable. You want double zeros? Yeah. Are your earlobes flappy? This is not a bad long area here. There we go. 100 hold, 2500, and that the EMA there. 14 EMA. Wolf. Where's Wolf? Do your earlobes whistle while you walk? There's a little rejection. How the market's been treating you during this war/volatile times? It's been very difficult, I would say. Very difficult. Why is there a VP of value area? I just don't have a. I just told it not to market. Well, this one's enabled on ES, actually. Is it mixing in with some low volume nodes or something? Oh, there's... See, I don't even know. That's supposed to be a dashed line for value area. Can't even... Why does MotoWave do that? I fucking hate it. See, I like auto resize the chart to catch up with when you have like the most recent candle on screen. It doesn't let you go off. So stupid. You see how it reacts with the 5 EMA? Yeah. So we got this one here. Here's a 14.5. Why not trade NQ and ES on the Forex market instead of futures? Because futures is better. Is it only the micros and minis size versus lot size, or are there more to it? Centralized exchange. There's no, whatchamacallit? Not slippage. What's the spread? You don't have a spread. These are like literally the most liquid markets in the freaking world right here, right? There's so much volume. I just think a vast majority of American traders that aren't scamming trade futures as opposed to Forex. I think we just, it just makes more sense. We don't have like we don't have an artificial spread by some broker that's just like trying to get theirs. I mean, look, this is really tight. The bid ask is tick to tick. So yeah, you get a little slippage, but it's not a big deal. Look, to each their own, though. I mean, I don't see a reason to trade it. This makes sense to me. Highly liquid, centralized exchange, very legitimate. How are the prices set? Buyers and sellers, baby. Here, like, look, I haven't traded Forex, and like the last time I traded it was that video. So, like, I have to like think about your questions here. Like Kev saying, like Forex brokers will have those like lowest spreads for each instrument. That's like not great unless you're a swing trader. Have you seen a difference with AI usage and how the market reacts? No, because I mean, the market is already essentially run by algorithms. So whether the algorithms use some quant model or AI or whatever, I don't know if it really matters right now. It's just, it's very algo driven anyway. All of Forex routes through to the CME with a third party, for example, Citadel. I'm not sure about that. Like let's for example, sorry, what are you saying? That's why Forex/CFDs make money, because they eat you up in spreads. I don't know. Do you think you could trade NQ as good on Forex versus futures now, 5 years later? I don't know. Look, maybe an interesting video would be trading Forex versus futures, and I trade the same, essentially the comparable instrument, the comparable instrument on Forex as NASDAQ, you know, and then trade them both and then see what it's like. Maybe that's a good video to do, and then that way I can do more of a deep dive on it too and get you better answers. Because again, it's just something I just ignore Forex. I'm sure there's R bots and everything, you know, if there's any sort of difference. There's already those R bots or, you know, ARB algorithms on everything else, so I'm sure they keep it pretty tight. The spreads on Forex are extremely annoying. You can be stopped out even if price never reaches your stop level. Yeah. So I think what I would do is, like for a video, just spitballing here, is like get an account with Fivers or whatever, maybe, and then just try to trade both and see which one's better. I don't know. All right. Pullback zone. See if any buyers want a piece. Also, right here we have the 100 daily moving average that we're sitting on ES right here. Yeah, Noor, all you gotta do is, for futures, it would just be GC. It'd be this one right here, GC. And then just understand what each tick is, the value of each tick, which we could just Google it, because I don't trade gold enough to know. GC tick value, $10. And then you could trade the micro version if you don't want to do, you could just do $1 on the micro version MGC, cross trade MGC. So, yeah. So, for example, if you took this trade with 1 mini on gold, it hits your target at VWAP here. That'd be $2,800 profit. Hit your stop loss, $1,100 of a loss. So, that, I don't know if that gives you an idea of the kind of movement and dollar amounts you could expect on a mini gold. So maybe you'd want to trade micros. Maybe 1/10 of that. Yeah, no worries. All right. All right. What are we doing here? Yeah, risk is maybe more flexible in Forex with the lot sizes. But, yeah, I don't know. I think it's all pretty reasonable. Yeah, so right now you open 2 to 3 positions on 0.3 lot size each. Each dollar gold goes up or down, you make $30. So yeah, it's gonna feel pretty similar. That sounds like each dollar gold goes up. Well, the tick value isn't that 1/10 of a dollar? I don't want to. Again, I'm not a gold trader. I don't want to be wrong on this. Yeah, so a tick value is 1/10 of like 10 cents. So, what did I say before? You see tick value? I'm trying to remember. Yeah, so it's 10 cents, and the value of that's $10. So $1 move is $100 on 1 mini. The more you know. We're learning here today. We're learning. And look at this trade. Ooh, this trade on gold. Very nice. It'd be up $1,000 if I took it. I should trade gold, guys. Wow. Well, 15 of you hit the thumbs up button since the last time I asked. I usually don't ask, especially when there's no giveaway. But it does help, you know, get the stream out there. Shows YouTube that people like it. If they show it to more people might like it as well. Have any of you guys ever done Trade the Pool before? Hit your stop loss or bring him back up. Yeah, that's dirty. That's a dirty move right there. I probably would have gone to break even too. I mean, it's not bad choice in my opinion. But yeah, now it does look like we're gonna pump higher, doesn't it? Sorry to hear that, Skidabur. They have weird rules, trade the pool. I'm looking at them now. So like if you want to swing trade, this is for what? Options? Stocks too, I guess. Stocks, options. Like if you wanted to trade a $10,000 account, your goal is to make 15%. So $1,500. Your max loss, $700. Minimum positions, 5. Minimum positions. Does that positions mean just how many trades you have to do? Because why does it say positions as opposed to trades? I don't know. Trading period's 100 days. That's for swing traders. Okay, here's 100 level. I would be long here. I don't want to long right at 100 right now, but if we like pop and then hold 100, I'd long 100 then. Yeah, this looks good. By different symbols, maybe. Is that what that is? Symbols, that'd be kind of messed up because a lot of people like to trade just Nvidia, just Tesla and Qs. All right. So 100 kind of held there. I am a little concerned that could just put in a lower high here and then get a better sell-off. Now, if I was long, I would probably look to see if we just double top up here. Looks like we're going for it. Well, all right, I think the opportunity's passed me by there. Yeah, sorry, Parshav. That's kind of brutal there. That that pissed me off too. Because if you said you did it on ES, but same. I mean, kind of same thing here. Like, let's say you get in around there. It moves 8 points in your direction. Like, you're good to go to break even, in my opinion. In most ES traders' opinion, I think. That was a good retrace. Yeah, that 5-minute EMA was perfect. Very nice. So back up to highs here. Let's see if we double top. The Americans know what bottled means, only in the sense of water. It's bottled. No, I don't. We don't use it in any other sense. I mean, not really. Water's not supposed to have bubbles? Well, that's something completely different. I love sparkling water. I drink it all the time. Bottled it, like, is like, didn't see it through. I bottled my trade. No, yeah, we would never say that. I bottled my trade and 200, like, we'd say maybe bungled. I mean, you wouldn't really say it. I mean, that wouldn't be as common. If you bungled it, you effed it up. But bottled? No. Like lost your nerve? Yeah. Ugh. Ilya, what's up? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Looks like the day's been good. Yeah, it's been solid. I'm like pretty proud of some of my entries and how I went about it, keeping size small. You know, it's really, I would say, trading under 5 micros can feel boring. And everyone says, yeah, good trading's supposed to be boring. Yeah. So you gotta resist the urge to like feel a rush when you see a trade moving in your direction. You start to see hundreds of dollars pile up. You have to. I think it's important to resist that urge, but it's, you know, I say that now, and who knows, maybe tomorrow I'm like trading one mini. By that definition, Jacob says I have a nice bottle collection of trades. Yeah, Parshav, you keep the size really well, I think, managed on your accounts. $7 a trade is good. I mean, have you seen people on social media post like their calendar P&L, and it'll be like mostly green days of like, you know, $100 to $200, and you know the red days are small. Like those are actually so impressive, because if you can do that consistently with small size, obviously when you size up, you already have a lot of those the good trading practices in place. So when you size up those, I mean, if those profits were 10x'd, that'd be wild, and there's nothing stopping you from doing that. So I think it's great when people are able to do that. There's a drop there at the highs, so double top sorts here. We didn't make a new high on both indices, but a bit of a double top though. Back to 100. Should coincide here with a little bearish cycle on the 10p. Maybe VIX will get a little bump off the lows here. Let's see. Oh, I thought trade the pool lets you trade options. They just let you trade shares. I've been looking at this whole time. So the buying power is not really that great then, because usually you get like at least 3x leverage on your cash in a stock account. Taking short now? No, not yet. I don't know. If this gets smashed back, I think a short could be on the table here, but for now, like if you look at a 15, 15's still bullish. That wick on the 30, like it's a little too bullish to want to short. So it'd have to be a nimble short, you know what I mean? Kind of looking for a smaller move, not giving it too much room to go against you, just kind of trying for a quick step and getting in, getting out with the short, I think. Just because, again, you know, I don't really want to trade against the 15-minute. And 15-minute, by all accounts, looks pretty good still. Even though, you know, smaller time frame, it does look like we're kind of topping. But on bullish days, you know, I think it's dangerous to try too many attempts at a counter trend trade, because it's so easy for us just to continue grinding higher. You just took the long on 6B. Which one? What's 6B? I don't even know. I need to look it up. Chart. British pound futures. Okay. British pound, yeah. Sorry. Sorry to offend everybody. Quid futures? You trade quid futures? I can't help it. I can't help it. It's too fun to be ridiculous. Oh man. Honestly, with like one more trade, lock in $200. Yeah, is that what you think I sound like? No, dude, of course not. That's what I know you sound like. I mean, there's like a million British accents, so I mean, maybe you're posh. Maybe you're posh. Maybe you speak the Queen's English. I don't know. I won't make assumptions, but I will do offensive caricatures of the British accent. It's Tuesday, isn't it? What? You speak the King's English. Touche. All right. All right, 25-100. I'll be honest, just longing the lows of this range here, to me, seems like the best play. Small size because there's plenty of upside. So if you just look at like let's pull up the 15. Let's just look at the 15 here. Like longing around the 50s, even the bottom of the bodies of these candles, 60s. You know, anticipating we may get a wick down. Or waiting for that wick down, you know, waiting for a probe a little bit lower and see if we get bought up, then getting long. But I think all that makes sense. Like where it looks like we are holding about half this candle like perfectly. Yeah, see that? That's the 50% of that 15-minute bullish candle. We've been holding that beautifully. Maybe on this one we do get, you know, kind of a wick a little bit lower. Stop out anyone with that kind of idea to get long at the bottom of these candles. And maybe we run lower. But if 25K holds, then I would definitely want to get long. And again, small size, like 2 micros. There's plenty of upside. Plenty of room on 2 micros. Yeah, chat. Okay, Parshab DM'd me. He goes, which villain has the most aura? And I said, what a Gen Z question, dude. And he's like, you didn't answer the question. And I was like, I have to think about it. I've thought about it a few times since. I don't know. I really don't know. Because it's so broad. There's so many freaking I don't know, villains in anything. And there's probably someone really with a lot of riz I'm not thinking about. So I don't want to commit. All right. The Joker, I don't know. He's kind of fucked up, man. I mean, obviously, but like, he's just like insane, right? So I thought about the Joker. I'm like, nah, he's just insane. Venom, see, dude, I saw a trailer for Venom and I was like, what the hell is this? I'm not familiar with it really. I was like, this seems like terrible, comically bad. But I don't know anything about it other than like the trailer I saw. I was just like, this looks stupid. Shredder, see, he might be onto something with Shredder. All right, so I want to see. I want to see that move lower. Here's this ellipse here I drew. That's the pullback zone. We know that PDH 25K 25 18, all that. I do want to see if we just kind of wick lower, and I want to see buyers still respond here. I don't want to see too much of a heavy close on the candles. Did I just hear you use the word Riz unironically? I mean, there's some mild irony baked in to like everything I say. Vader, yeah, maybe Vader. Don't erase the bubble. I mean, it's just sorry, chewing ice. In America, we have ice in our drinks. It's awesome. I know that I mean, I already know where to look for. I don't need the ellipse. That was just more to visualize it for everybody else, but I know I'm looking for that move down here. I would not like it if we just bounce here at 70. But that the 15-minute did just close out here, so it is possible we just we do bounce. Who's Dan? I mean, that'd be me. You know, it'd be funny if when we launch Catalyst, if my stream gets interrupted to have like an ad from Catalyst and I'm the one doing the ad. I imagine it's like it breaks my stream just to hear me talk about something else. That'd be kind of funny. I just thought about that. Sorry. Have you seen all the Star Wars? No, I just only saw the original 3 and then the next 3. So I've only seen the first 6 that came out chronologically of release date. Do you play some instruments? You know, I dabble in guitar. When did you start your trading journey? I started it in 2020, February, really. And why did I stick with it? Because I saw, for one, I saw how much money you could actually make with it. And that was when I didn't know what I was doing. So I knew if I knew what I was doing, it could be really nice. It could be a great skill to learn. I've stuck with it over the years because I really enjoy it and I'm very determined. I know it can, I know what can be done with it. But did you dabble at Guitar Hero? I never liked Guitar Hero. I thought it was stupid. I was like, why would you waste your time learning fake guitar when you could just practice real guitar? So I've tried it a few times and I didn't really enjoy it. I would rather just play the real thing instead of video game guitar. By the way, Jake, how you doing? Just lurking in the shadows. I mean, we've had so much downtime to hear some crazy Jake stories. I feel like you got some crazy stories that you just are withholding from chat. Carmine's green on the day? Yeah. He crushed ass on a long. That was his trade. Is it your main source now? No, it's not my main source of income. It's really hard. Like, I don't... Look, some people can learn faster. Maybe I'm stubborn. Maybe I switched strategies. Maybe I'm not disciplined enough. Maybe all these things are true. But trading is very freaking hard, and I don't want... Look, if you see like a 22-year-old pretending to be a good trader, and you're like, wow. Look, he's probably not a good trader. It's really hard. I mean, it takes a while. Some people can learn faster again, and some people like just pick it up faster, or they're like more detached from the money, or they're just really like robotic and disciplined. They can learn, they can maybe make it a primary source of income faster, but no, I'm still just grinding away. Some people start at 18. Yeah, I mean, yeah. I'd say they're few and far between, though. Just dropping by so you don't get fined. All right. Next week it is then, Jake. All right, VIX is starting to tick a little higher here. I think I would consider throwing a limit on around 50%. Stop. See, I don't even know. Maybe stop under 25K a bit. And then not even have to go for high day, but maybe even just 100 level. Something like that I think could work. And the reason why I like it is even if we don't pop all the way up, I think there is a chance. That we likely pop around 25K or PDH, and that would allow me to then either exit. If I don't like it, I could exit for maybe break even, small gain, small loss. But either way, unless we just flush through this, I don't think I would take that full stop out. So I don't mind something like that. I think it could be good. Excuse me, my stretch. Oh, man. And again, looking at just kind of relying on the higher time frames here, even just the 15-minute, it's hard. I mean, to me, that's pretty bullish. The 30-minute, maybe some higher time frames could be looking a little more sketch, but I think revisiting 25K, 25.18, that'll be telling. So I'm going to keep my eye on that. Has Parsha been made a mod yet? No. Yeah, he's not allowed to. The 18-year-old is trying to sell a course who started at 12. Yeah, I know. You see those kids, and he's like, I've been trading for 7 years, and they're like 22. Oh, you start when you're 15 like that. I'm sorry. I don't think that really counts. I don't know. You know, a girl has sold her house to get the money out to trade big capital. She actually did good, tripled her money. Yeah. I mean, you could just do a home equity line of credit, but don't do that either. Or home equity loan. Parshav was voted for mod. The votes were unanimous. No. You just realized I'm 2 minutes behind. Yeah, it's easy to fall behind on a stream and not even realize it. Okay. I actually have to head to a meeting for the old day job. So I'm going to bounce out of here. But again, I will be looking for buys around here. Assuming we don't just flush through it heavy, I'm going to be getting long here and looking for about another $200 more. What are you talking about? I read everything that Jake said. Don't come at me. What? Yeah. Jake, didn't I read everything? I read that, dude. I read that. You're not doing active listening. You're passively listening while freaking who knows what you're doing over there, eating soup? I did read it. Rewind the stream like 5 minutes. I fucking read it. How dare you? How dare you call me a liar on my own stream? Rewind the stream. I will clip it. Definitely said it. Definitely said it. Meeting is... You think it's code for trading off stream? No, I mean, I will take that trade off stream, but I'm telling you what the trade is. Assuming it's not a heavy flush, I'm going to long it. And that'll be my last trade for the day, ideally. All right, chat. It's good hanging out with you guys today. A solid session. Hope you guys did all right. We might be bouncing here, which is not... I really wanted to see the dip first. Just a little stop out run. Look, I usually end the stream at 10:30 anyways. So I'm just ending 5 minutes early so I can get up and pee and get ready for the meeting. So otherwise, I don't need to lie to end the stream early. I mean, I could crash out and end the stream. That's fine. But I'm not. I'm being responsible and going to a work meeting. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good one. Peace out.